Hey, how we doing today, folks? It's me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. This is not news. This is just a clip from a movie that I happened to watch. It's actually a series called Fact or Fiction. Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek, of all people, does his little commentary on this show. It's kind of like, almost like Twilight Zone skits. If you've never seen it, pretty interesting sometimes just stupid. Well, this particular episode that me and my wife were watching, we both looked at each other and was like, are they talking about Joe Biden? And I'm thinking, is that Ron Klain and Joe Biden? Pre-2022? Or 2020, should I say? Pretty reminiscent of just the things that have similarities in this little clip to what's really going on in our country with Sippy Cup and the Lion regime with the bug in his ear, and he still can't get anything right, with the bug in his ear, with the speaker, with all the staffers, with the Ron Klain, making him teleprompter Joe. Still cannot get the right answers out. Still cannot talk without a little bit of... And this movie does a little bit of justice to the fact that it's almost like they were making this about Joey way back when, because this is not something new. This is actually a several-year-old series, so very well could be they were talking about Sippy Cup and just used somebody else's name. Y'all tell me what you think.
I was hired to run the re-election campaign for Senator Wilton Quigley. Senator Quigley had been a member of the U.S. Senate for the past 40 years.
Senator Wilton Quigley, ma'am, I'd appreciate your support.
During that time, he racked up one of the worst voting records in Senate history.
I'll be working for you in Washington. God bless you, son.
He was often absent during critical votes, and when he was there, he only voted for bills that he was paid to vote for by his wealthy backers.
Just want you to know I'm for the little guy.
Right before I signed on, Quigley had agreed to a televised debate with his young opponent, Dave Bridges. And Bridges was sharp.
Good to see so many of my supporters here. And I'm looking forward to my debate with my opponent, Dave.
On top of everything, Quigley's memory was beginning to fail.
I give you my word, I'll go easy on him.
He'd forget what to say at times and often confused his words. That's why he hired me. I was one of the best spin doctors in the business. We arranged for the debate to take place at the oldest hotel in the state, the Honeycutt. It's where the senator stayed the first night he was elected to the Senate 40 years ago, and for 40 years, he considered it his good luck hotel. He insisted that only good things happened at the Honeycutt.
Good evening. My name is Judith Bartell. I'd like to call the room to order and thank you for being here this evening to witness this very important debate. I would like now to introduce the two candidates running for the seat in the United States Senate. Please welcome the Honorable Senator Wilton Quigley and Mr. Dave Bridges.
The senator was worried about his memory problem, so we planted a tiny receiver in his ears so I could feed him answers from our hotel suite. I've done this before with other candidates, and it was foolproof. Stop scowling, Senator. You look too angry. Good. It's good.
The first question goes to the challenger, Mr. Bridges. Mr. Bridges, do you believe that big industry should be allowed to set their own pollution standards?
No, I don't. That's something my opponent has always ignored. If I were elected, I would immediately push to toughen our state's environmental laws. Under Senator Quigley's leadership, our state has compiled one of the worst environmental records in the entire country. It's been a health hazard for all of our citizens, and I believe a change is needed.
Thank you, Mr. Bridges.
Thank you.
Senator Quigley, same question.
Good question, Judith.
Say, my opponent is absolutely wrong. Say it, my opponent is absolutely wrong.
My opponent is absolutely right.
What are you doing? You just agreed with him. Say, I have always put the health of the people ahead of the interests of big business.
As a U.S. Senator, I've always put the interest of big industry ahead of the health of the people.
What are you doing?
Wait, that's not what I meant.
You're not listening to me. Okay, calm down, Senator. Calm down. Touch your chin if you can hear me.
Senator Quigley, would you like to retract that last statement?
Yes. Say yes. Say, I was misunderstood. I have never been in the back pocket of big business.
I was misunderstood. And I've always been in the back pocket of big business.
No, yeah. This can't be happening.
I didn't mean that. What I meant was, I think it's time for a change. And I believe that you would be the best man to make those changes.
Thank you, Senator, for that endorsement.
Wait, I didn't mean that. I just don't understand what happened. I repeated every word I heard you say, and other words kept coming out of my mouth.
Can't believe you endorsed Bridges.
I didn't mean to. It just came out that way.
It's over, Senator. Basically conceded the election to him.
I don't want to go out like this. Looking at